America. Coming
to
America.
Put your hands together.
I like that.
Say it again.
Give me all.
It's a party over here.
I must admit, your style is foreign to my kingdom, but it's impressive.
That's right.
There you go.
Let me hear you say, hey, ho.
Hey ho!
No, don't do that. That's his mother.
Oh, don't you say that.
No, not to his mother.
I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a
He's your queen. Hey.
The board is arrived.
Sexual chocolate.
Come on. And we're here.
Wow, we're here 33 years later. The original Coming to America was in 1988. I think I was like 12. And my brother was like 8.
Exactly, man. It was one of those classics that we always watch, we always reference it. You just go, it can be in the background, or we can just sit down and watch it.
It was, yeah. We always say quotes from this movie. This movie's just,
Always.
It felt like when I was watching the new one, I just felt like
Nostalgia.
I didn't skip a beat. It's
Right.
pop culture, big on pop culture.
Exactly. It was always good to see the original cast going through there, and some of the new ones along the way. And I gotta get up to my boy Snipes, boy. You know what?
He was pimping the whole movie, man. I didn't know what was
He had that
going on.
little swagger. And then we had some new people from SNL, old SNL, new SNL. We threw a lot of people we know from the comedian background.
Yeah. A lot of comedians. A lot of old comedians.
A lot of old comedians. James Earl Jones, the original, the original cast.
Goddamn
Vader.
We loved it.
He loved it, man.
A lot of African headdresses, a lot of African dances.
Yeah, man. It don't be like the original though.
That's the.
It don't be like the original.
That's one thing that they both did. I like. Their wardrobe was on point.
On point, yeah.
The African dancers were not as stunting as they were in the first one, but it was pretty dope.
But they did. I mean, they did. It showed that they were still married to Lisa. So the original Coming to America, the prince doesn't want to have an arranged marriages because other countries they do that, arranged marriages.
Yeah.
He
He's
wants
damn
to
millennial.
find himself a wife, a true love. So he finds her. They're still married 33 years later. Then he's finding that he's going to become king.
Exactly.
The reason he goes back to America because he found that he had a one-night stand.
Yeah, then the witch doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So he has to go find the true prince.
I was wondering like how they were
They
going to
had
do
3
it.
daughters.
Like
Yeah.
he didn't soil his royals. He says that in the film. So like I was really weirded out how he had a son, or maybe his son escaped or something. Like he just said.
Yeah.
But
"Screw
they
the
do
kingdom."
show you.
But they do show that they go back in time. And goddamn Semi sets some shit up, man.
I think he screwed up every time.
All the time to the.
Yeah, I don't know why he a long time ago.
Weed's a gateway drug.
But it's funny. You still catch yourself laughing at it.
Oh,
Original
yeah.
humor. The
Genuine
people-
laughs.
Yeah, people from the barbershop. They're
Oh,
so
man.
funny.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
They made it. They made
Muhammad Ali.
it.
I mean, it was
It's
just
Kunta
funny.
Kinte and Ebola.
So we like I recommend watching
And
this movie.
sexual chocolate.
So,
Yeah,
boy,
the
brought
Reverend,
the Reverend,
Sexual
Sexual
Chocolate,
the Reverend,
the barbershop
the
people.
McDowell's came back.
McDowell's, that's right.
And Louis Anderson, I thought that dude was dead.
Yeah.
He's still there.
So it was fun to see all that.
Okay,
It was Morgan Freeman. So
Dude.
he brought out all the greats.
Morgan Freeman.
Kind of a mixture.
Yeah, and that's what the one thing we were talking about. It was gonna jump the board, so to speak. But it sort of didn't. But it did it in a kind of way that it was, I guess, it's entertaining.
Right?
Acceptable. I was laughing from the beginning to
Me
the end.
too.
There was some character girl, some building with the sun. You know, he looked like Smokey.
You look like Chris
Chris
Tucker.
Tucker,
He looked like Smokey.
We
I'm
had
just
to
saying.
Google him
Yeah.
to make sure that wasn't his
Yeah, exactly.
son. But very good.
Some of those headlines, some of those hits, and you know, if you love the first one, I think.
That was the damn message behind it. Like, you know, we go against everything that our parents stand for, but in the end, we kind of end up like them a little
Right,
bit.
yeah.
And then it takes our kids to remind us, like, oh, you know what? We said we were going to do things differently. So it took King Akeem's son to
or whatever.
not Jafar, not Jafar.
It's a set. I did
But
find
it made-
myself.
Okay.
No, I did find myself wanting him to go back to America because I like the original comedy there.
Yes.
Because a lot of it's set. This one too is set in Africa.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to go in Zamunda.
In Zamunda.
Yeah. I want to go back to America because I want to see
Zamunda.
the barbershop comedians. I want to laugh. That's
Yeah.
the whole point of Eddie Murphy is laughter. Character.
His characters.
Yeah.
And he ended up bringing that to Zamunda.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. And he brought McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly.
They brought the fucking
Those little
Beginning of the
hits,
end.
those little jokes were hitting for me.
Yeah.
And then for like in that country, there was no man can rule, so they were kind of jump into the 21st century or
No woman.
no woman
Yeah.
can
So-
rule.
Yeah.
He was known to be a prince that didn't do things accordingly. Now he's going to be the king that kind of changed things. So
Yeah.
it's good to see countries evolving like that. Everybody evolves because times change.
Yeah,
so,
man,
and I think it's a good scene.
We're all
I think
fucking
it's a good
equal, man. We're all here to them.
Just 2021
Together. 2020, whatever the fuck, showed us.
going, yeah. Now 20. I
They
think it's a
showed
good
us.
scene for 2021. Gives you laughter, leaving the 2020 behind. So go out there and watch it. It's on.
It was on Amazon.
It's on Amazon Prime, actually.
And it's on Prime.
It is.
Eddie, you
Yeah.
did it again, Eddie.
One half Eddie.
And if you come across this and you haven't seen the first one, please see the first one
Yeah,
first.
dude.
Then you
Yes.
see the second one.
Yeah.
Describe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Forgot to say subscribe,
Subscribe and hit the little bell.
like, share.
I was thinking about doing the share, like put share, and then actual share.
Oh, that's
Share.
true. That's good.
Share.
And
Share,
two thumbs
share.
up for me just because
Two
I like
thumbs up.
original
Oh,
comedy
yeah.
and I like Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy and
Yeah.
Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio Hall. Yeah.
Definitely will give it out. They didn't go above and beyond with like the nasty jokes to try to keep it entertaining. They kept it semi clean, but it was still hitting.
And that Wesley Snipes.
Black. I hope you paid the IRS.
That's right, Wesley.
Yeah, bro.
So go out and watch it.
Yeah,
Watch the first one
recommendation?
first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch the first
My
one.
recommendation will be going back to Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh,
Watch
yeah.
some old school Eddie Murphy. That's why I love them.
Oh, wow.
There it is. Beverly
Yeah.
Hills Cop 1, 2, 3. 3's alright.
What I recommend to go see Major League because of what's his name.
Hey.
Oh, Blade. That's what I
Blade.
said when he came out. Like, what's Blade doing
I
here?
know those hairstyles. I'm like,
Blade.
Yeah.
what are you doing?
It's good.
For me, Creature of the Night, I have to go with Eddie Murphy, Brooklyn Vampire.
Oh yes, you got it. You got that one. I love that one.
So stay tuned
He plays some
more
good characters in that one too.
for the next ones. We
Yes.
got a lot of them coming. Go watch it.
The
That's
theaters
all
are
right.
opening.
The theaters are opening.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Yeah.
here in Texas, we don't wear masks starting next week.
Well, hey, like I'm
I
saying,
still
that's what I'm
support that.
representing.
I know no
It's
one
up to
cares,
choice.
but-
You know, I ain't.
Go subscribe. Go watch Amazon Prime.
And you know the
Two.
word. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
America.
And you know the word.
HBO Max. I'm throwing out the shout out to y'all. Love
Oh,
y'all.
yeah.
Y'all shit.
And this time, our closing is true. We'll see you
at the movies.